What's going on, guys? Norcal Rifleman here with another gun gear review, how-to type of video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Bravo Concealment Torsion 3 holster for a government size 1911. Recently got that holster. I know a lot of people aren't fans of carrying a 1911 because they're heavy and the barrel, you know, the slide's kind of long and there's not many comfortable positions you could really carry it. But if you really do some research and try out different positions and find a good holster, it's actually pretty pleasant to carry. And you do feel it's there, obviously, because it's a all steel gun. So yeah. But I recently, you know, decided to, hey, just might as well just throw all my handguns on my permit, and I decided to add it to my CCW. And yeah, I mean, for the past 2 years or so, I've been carrying a Glock 23 and a Glock 19 and a Bravo Concealment holster, the Torsion 3 3.0. And this is a pretty solid holster. I haven't had any problems with it. And Bravo Concealment, it's a pretty reputable manufacturer, and they stand behind their products. Proof of that, real quick, is one time I might have accidentally broke the clip for the holster here in the back. Believe partially it was my fault. When I went to take off my gun off my person, the hook here hadn't fully disengaged my belt, and when I went to pull it off, might have bent the clip on the top and put a little bit too much you know, pressure there or whatever, and it snapped. But I got you know, in contact with Bravo Concealment right away, and within 2 days they had a brand new set of clips on my doorstep. So, you know, it goes to show you how good of a customer service they have. So yeah, anyways, I'll go ahead and move on to the holster for the 1911. I'm actually wearing it on my person right now to show you guys that it's completely possible to conceal carry a 1911. Just wear a size bigger shirt and you shouldn't have an issue. Yeah, take a guess of where I'm carrying it, what position I'm carrying it on. Normally I carry strong side, but over the last year or so, I've gotten pretty comfortable doing appendix carry. So here it is, carrying my 1911 in the appendix position. And yeah, I'll go ahead and demonstrate the gun's clear, just so you guys, you know, don't start commenting saying that I didn't clear the gun before the video or whatever. The hammer is back, however, the chamber is empty. Go ahead and demonstrate right there. This gun is safe. So anytime you go to reholster, this is the most important part. If you're gonna carry appendix, when you're reholstering the gun, you always look when you're reholstering it, make sure that nothing gets stuck in the trigger that's gonna potentially pull the trigger back. And as you're reholstering, you angle the muzzle of the gun away from your person. So for whatever reason, something does happen, you won't shoot yourself, right? But with a safety engage in 1911, an extra safety step, it shouldn't really be a problem. Hear the snap right there, it's in. So yeah, you know, there it is. You could really conceal 1911. Just wear, like I said, wear a size bigger shirt and it shouldn't be an issue. It's not that uncomfortable, honestly, when you sit down, depending on where you have it positioned at. If you have it more over to the right, it is gonna, you know, obviously the barrel's a 5 inch barrel, so the slide's pretty long. So it will dig into your leg. Moving more towards the crotch area, and it'll have some clearance. You just kind of hang in there, and it's really not that uncomfortable, to be honest. I'm sitting pretty comfortably right now. But yeah, as you could tell, the Torsion 3 holster really molds the gun to your body. You know, it really contours it to where it pulls the gun in closer into your body, which makes it easier to conceal, right? So I just go ahead and take it off my person now and show you guys what it looks like. It is rather bigger than my Glock holster that I have. So yeah, there it is. This is what it looks like. really comfortable. This holster is one of my favorite holster to use, honestly, for concealed carry. As you could tell, I carry my Glock in it, and it's made pretty well. It's not Kydex, it's some kind of hard polymer, but it's pretty well made, you know. It clips onto your person really good, secures pretty well. It has a little adjustment screw right here where you could tighten up the tension, so when you put your gun in there, it holds it a little better. The retention screw, pretty much, right? So as you could tell, when you insert your firearm in there, you hear that satisfactory click at the end. I really like that. As you could tell, it really holds the gun in pretty good for it being a heavy gun. It stays in there pretty well. So you really gotta tug to get it out of there. So yeah, Bravo Concealments is a pretty good company. They have pretty good customer service, so highly recommend using this holster. And again, you could wear this holster in multiple positions. You know, you could wear it appendix, you could wear it strong side, or you could wear it behind your back if you want to. I don't know if you want to carry a gun like that, you can't really keep it safe from somebody taking it if they somehow discover you're carrying a gun. So, you know, when you carry appendix, it's very defendable. Faster draws, in my opinion. But yeah, it's a pretty good holster, so I really recommend it. If you're looking to carry a full-size 1911, this is definitely a good holster. I know they say 1911s belong in leather, but in my opinion, I don't really like leather holsters for the simple fact that leather, when it starts wearing in and starts getting old, it starts folding. It could potentially fold in some way, and if for whatever reason a fold creates an area where it could potentially make contact with your trigger when you're reholstering your firearm, something could happen. So better way to prevent that is just to get a non-leather holster. They do have some leather holsters that have like a Kydex insert, so those are pretty cool. If you could find one like that, you know, maybe go for it. But as far as, you know, just having a out of the box, ready to go holster, Bravo Concealment for me is definitely the way. So yeah, you know, if you're looking at carry full-size 1911, check out Bravo Concealment. Pretty good customer service, pretty good price, well made. You won't go wrong. So there's that. I know you're wondering, how am I carrying the extra mag to go with the 1911, and what I'm using is a Blackhawk single stack magazine pouch here. As you can tell, it complements the 1911 mags pretty well. Pretty good positive retention. There's a built-in clip right there, so when you slide your mag in, it holds it pretty well on there. It's also polymer, but it's pretty strong. You know, just be careful when you're taking it off. You know, you don't want to put too much stress on the clip here. Make sure you fully disengage the belt before you try to pull it off of you. But it's pretty strong, you know. Definitely holds a mag in there pretty well. I, you know, like to carry a extra mag when I carry, you know, well, all my carry guns are semi-autos, but mostly because, you know, in semi-auto, if you ever run into an issue, a lot of the ways to fix it is, you know, doing that reload, and usually the mag, it could be the culprit if you do have a problem or whatever. So it's good to definitely carry a second mag. I carry Wilson Combat mags in my 1911. They're a little more dependable in my opinion. They have the polymer follower that makes it more reliable than the other type of 1911 mags you can get. Although I do also carry Chip McCormick. They have pretty good mags. This is the power mag here, 8-rounder. You know, can't go wrong with that. I know, you know, you're limited with 1911, but I live in California, so that doesn't matter anyways, because I can only carry up to 10 rounds, up to 10 round mags, so it's not really a big issue for me. But yeah, if you're looking to conceal carry a 1911, a Blackhawk single stack mag pouch, and Bravo Concealment Torsion 3.0 holster, definitely the way to do it. You can carry this multiple positions, and they're both made pretty well. Inexpensive, but you get your money's worth out of them. They're not brittle, they're not gonna break unless, you know, like you did a mistake like I did when I went to take it off. But Bravo Concealment has good customer service, so they stand by their product. You know, if you have a problem, just hit them up, and yeah, you should be good to go. Kind of thinking about doing a video on 1911. It's a Springfield mil-spec model. I threw a Wilson Combat trigger on there, and these G10 material grips. Really good, comfortable grips. So I might do a video on this separately, but as far as the gear review, how-to type of video, that's it. Thanks for watching.